Hi everyone, so we're back. We're gonna see how we're gonna pick up the stitches from the for the gusset from both sides. This is the wrong side, so it's easier to see all the slip stitches here. It's important to make sure that you put the scrap yarn or markers on each side on where there was a separation between the main foot part, leg part, to the heel stitches, so we can easily match it up later on. So we're gonna take this stitch. We need to pick up 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The last stitch is right here. It's kind of loose. 9. Now I'm going to the right side and I'm going to knit through the back loops of this. I'm going to twist them. Did you see how I just did that? I put it back and I twisted this and I knitted through the back loops. So it creates a more dense fabric and there are no gaps. So we're going to knit through this 9 stitches. And the last one we need to actually, so this one I'm also twisting, knitting through the back loop. The last one, I'm going to pick up one more stitch somewhere at the top of where you see this marker was, where the, I'm actually going to go like that. Use this needle. And I will want to again knit through the back loop through the twisted stitch. So then you turn your work. I'm using a circling needle, so it's convenient for me to hold the stitches that are not yet worked. So we're going to turn our work, slip 1, purl through all the stitches, gusset and heel stitches. So we're going to purl through this. I'm still not removing those markers. We want to keep them. Purl, and what we're going to do now, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pick up all of these stitches with additional needle from the, I do it from the other side. It's easier for me to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 stitches, and these stitches we're gonna purl through the back loops. Actually, I'm gonna twist it again. See, for the back, I twist it. It's up to you which way you want to twist it, right or left. Just like that. I hope I don't go too fast. I know I do go too fast with my knitting and in life in general. So we just purl to BL for all those stitches that we just picked up, and we do need to pick up one more stitch at the top of the gusset here. So this is where you can see the it kind of looks like we missed one. We could have done one more here, but okay. So we're gonna pick it up somewhere here at the top of the gusset, somewhere like away from the edge. So this one, and we're gonna purl through that one as well, through the twisted, And now we can continue working in pattern through the remaining instep stitches. The pattern was per pattern. It's a good idea to also place a marker, besides these scrap yarns, place a marker where your instep stitches ended and where your heel stitches started. And I'll show you on the next row what are we doing on the next row. On the next row, what we're going to be doing, we will be decreasing the stitches. This is where our instep stitches ended, so we will be decreasing one stitch before and two stitches before here, until you have the same number of stitches left on this side as when we started working the pattern, which was 16, actually 18 stitches. So there will be a couple rows of decreases. I hope this was clear, and let me just show you how we're gonna sew this together. It is a good idea, so like that's why we wanted to have those two scrap yarns here. So I would place some kind of a thing to hold this together while I'm working mattress stitch. I don't have anything handy, but you can actually either sew it here, so you know that this is the part you have to match. Otherwise, if you off by one stitch, you will see it and it will not look right. And in the next video, I wanted to show you how to make the 3 needle bind off to close these stitches up, which you can also use the mattress stitch or Kitchener stitch, but I do prefer, you see how the 3 needle bind off looks, and it's really steady. It doesn't leave you an option to have holes around your toe stitches. This is how we're going to do the mattress stitch. I like to start from this side. I'm using another color just to show you the contrast, but I would obviously use the same color. And I'm sewing it from the right side. So you go into one side, you go into the other side, and you see like how I actually have these slip stitches, so it's easier for me to work the mattress stitch once you have slip stitches on each side. Go into one side, go into another side, go into one side, go into another side. So every 2, 3, 4 of this, I gently go and I pull it together, gently. There, it's a key. And you see, like I probably went into I went into one of the stitches, like I pulled the thread, you see, and so that doesn't help me. I have to go back eventually. But this is how it's gonna look. Continue in the same manner, then weaving the ends. And I wanted to show you how the mattress stitch, don't be afraid of mattress stitch. This is how my mattress stitch, I purposely left these ones alone so you can see that it is stitched up. It's a sock that was stitched up, and it's a DK/worsted weight. So it's pretty thick, but you don't really see it on the right side. You may feel it or see it a little bit on the wrong side, but on the right side, you don't see it. And this is another pattern that's coming out, Leave Me Not Knits. I mean, Leave Me Not socks to match my Leave Me Not knits. So obviously I have to finish it here, but you can see how it's not even blocked yet, and it already looks really good. So thank you so much for watching, and the next video we'll take a look at 3 needle bind off for toe stitches. Bye bye.